Yo, what's going on? This is Prophet. You know what time it is. You know what the deal is. I don't usually make these videos like this because, I usually save that for my dude. If y'all know who that is, go to the website. If you know me, go to the website. We on Facebook. All that. But a reason I thought I'd, make this video is because, there's a lot of things that kind of got under my skin for the last couple of months. So I felt like I kind of had to make a video because this is nowhere near about hating or anything like that, because this is actual fact. So I have to make a video about it. So we'll get into it when we come back. All right. Peace. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Profisized. This is the first of the show. This is first of its kind in its infancy and all that. So what I really wanted to get into was we kind of had some dude that was part of the family, a while back. We had him on the team. He was doing our sports show and whatnot. Things were working out pretty good. And then for some strange reason, one day he felt like it was all about him. But what I'm going to get into before that is what led up to this supposedly, rant video he made and everything like that. And I feel like, he kind of came off disrespectful, like, not only to me, but, to some of the team members or whatnot. He would, try to, scoot him in the right direction, give him a few pointers and whatnot. And he would also come off disrespectful. So what kind of put me over the edge right here was, of course it was a rant video, but on top of all that, I sent him an email one day, discussing about how, the show should be, how we could better shoot the show, or, better, tweak some things with the show or whatever. Getting some things tighten up with the guests and whatnot, tightening up everything on, Facebook, not putting your personal business out there, so to speak, if I can make that. But it got to a point to where, I sent him an email, I pointed everything out in that, and then he proceeds to, come back at me all disrespectful and shit, talking about some, I don't need to come to you, I'm going to just go to your man's, yada, 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 and all this other bullshit. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to my man's, and then we talked about it, and then, it was, he said he would talk to him, but then a couple weeks later, had to make a rant video about nothing. So now, let me tell you like this, man. When you want to be disrespectful to people, you want people to hear you, you want people to know where you coming from, there's better ways to come across. You ain't got to be disrespectful. You ain't got to be doing this. You ain't got to be talking about that you want to cut motherfuckers, because you ain't about that shit. You ain't about that life, because motherfuckers will come over your house and smack you right in front of your mom. That's it. But the thing about it is just like, you trying to push this movement now, which I don't understand what you're doing. Are you trying to rap? You trying to look at a computer screen when you're looking at your stuff? I don't know what writer's block is. I don't know what that is anymore. It's ridiculous. And you're talking about, and you wanted to tell somebody, oh, I'm gonna make a movement on Facebook. What? You're gonna make a movement on Facebook when you only have about 250 people up there? Wow. Really? You're gonna make a movement on Facebook? Okay, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, furthermore, on top of that, you're talking about how you're gonna come out with a mixtape. First of all, before you even come out with a mixtape, you gotta learn how to rap. Or even before that, you gotta learn how to write, because I've checked out some of your stuff on your page, and it's whack. It's like I'm not gonna lie. I used to write way back in 6th grade, but that's how you write now, and you're like 30. So I don't think it's a good time for you to launch your rap career right now. Songwriter probably needs work, but just not right now. I wouldn't want it to go around here to all these local artists and tell them that you want to write for them and all this other stuff. So, with that being said, shut your fucking mouth and have a nice day, because until you figure out that you're a disrespectful piece of shit, then you're going to be at home waxing your Johnson. Have a nice day. Oh, make it stop. Oh, make it stop. Welcome back, everybody, to Profisized here. This is actually a sketch comedy show, but at the moment, this is a kind of a rant session that I normally don't usually do. But like I said in the beginning, there's kind of been some things that, over the last couple of months that we kind of had to, we let it fester a little bit, so we kind of got to address it. So, getting right back into it, let me start off by saying this. What we're trying to do here is, we're trying to, with the whole radio, everything like that, we're trying to get everybody that doesn't usually have a voice, that is usually not being recognized by anybody, past to where they can actually come on and, have their music heard to the, everybody over the internet, millions of people worldwide. We trying to make, some stuff happen. But of course, we just started out, but that's irrelevant because we still act like we veterans in the game anyway. But the fact of the matter is we haven't been around. We're still in the beginning phases. Well, the reason I say that is this. Usually, if you have people that are with you, usually want you to do good, that got your best interests in mind, whether it be friends, family, or maybe acquaintances or whatnot, they want to see you do good. They want to see you progress in life. But the thing about it is like when it's time to do something and you think it's a good thing, you should want all the support in the world from everybody. But when it's different and then it's unorthodox, it's not the usual thing. It's like you're not going to get up at 8 o'clock and then go to work at 9 and then stay there for... No, this is not the usual 9 to 5. But you would think, in a sense, you would get the usual support from people, which we haven't. Truth be told, we haven't. So, I kind of say this to say this. Say that to say this. You were, okay, somebody I know asked, one of his acquaintances, friends, whatever you want to call it, if they would do some type of modeling for us so we could like kind of present something to the public, like this is how we want things done. Okay, sounds legit, right? Sounds like something that, like, okay, friend, I'll help you out. You don't model anymore. Really? How's that? Just seen you in the music video recently. From who? Oh, from who you say? Oh, I don't know. Some guy that's named after a hardware store. I thought it was really cheesy video. I mean, really? I think you could have did better than that. I mean, shit. I mean, it looks like you filmed the fucking video at first of all, you filmed the first part. Looks like at a recreation center outdoors where they got, swings and shit in a playground for kids. Then, on top of that, you decided to have the quote-unquote dinner scene at a K&W cafeteria restaurant. What the fuck is that shit? And then you wanted to have the nightcap scene at a Super 8 deluxe motel room. And you want to know why it's a deluxe motel room? Because you get a mini fridge in that motherfucker. That's why you know it's a Super 8 with a fridge. So, I don't understand how you would do that, but you don't want to get with somebody that's, really about to be some shit. Really about to be on top of things. And it's just like, that's just one of the examples that I can come up with that it's just, if you're friends with somebody, the number one thing you gotta be is loyal, respect what they're trying to do, at least help out. If you know you have the resources, let us know. So, you know, put us in the right direction. Just don't say no and then you go off and do something else. That shit just won't fly. And with that, I just have to say, fuck you. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Prof back with Profisized, the very first show or whatnot. Before I go, just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are really feeling this show, if you like what you saw, you like what you heard and everything like that, please feel free to hit me up on my Facebook page, facebook.com/ProfitFBR. Tell me what you thought of the show, whether you liked it, whether you hated it, whether you don't want to see it no more, whether you want to see more. Just let me know what you want to do. And before we go, what the fuck is this? Briefly about that, I see why you work at an insurance company, because you take people's money, so you go to a pyramid scheme at night and work for them, and they take your money. So I guess you could say, you know, the circle of life has been fulfilled. You know, just like, on the Lion King and shit. You know, Walt Disney taught me that. Shout out to Walt Disney, you psychopathic motherfucker. Anyways, that's it. That'll be it for me. If you want to hear more or see more from the show here, feel free to hit me up. And peace out. Stay connected.